you have to do the Pluto Sedna Junction. And that is at the end of Neptune. So if you go to Neptune. Yep, now Lua is there. Now you can explore Lua. Go to Neptune. And hover over Pluto Junction. Boom. Pluto Junction, you have to do the boss. You have done everything else. All you have left to do is do the boss and you can get to Pluto.
I've done almost everything else. I think I have the 2 things that I haven't done. Okay.
Yeah. And then next planet is Pluto. Go to Pluto. I don't think you can hover over the Sedna Junction yet.
No.
But if you hover over the Sedna Junction, it will tell you what your reward is for doing that junction. And that is the next main quest, which is the War Within. And that is when things really start getting explained.
Okay, well in that case, why don't I do this?
You want to jump into that right away?
Well, you were like, I was like, do I have extra abilities now? And you were like, you're gonna see, so...
So not yet.
Oh, I don't?
Not yet.
Okay, so right now I
don't think so. You know what? I don't think so, but I'm not 100% sure if you can do stuff with your operator yet or not. I'm not sure if that's now or if that's War Within. We can try.
I'm just gonna click on this, and we'll see what happens.
Wait. X. You're in solo mode.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to be in solo mode?
You told me I should be doing bosses in solo mode.
Alright.
I mean, I'm not confident I'm good at this.
Okay.
Are you saying it's hard?
With a Mesa, you should be fine.
It's just that...
Yeah, you should be fine.
You've complained and others have complained and I have complained that people click away the cutscenes.
I think with the way you've been playing and my excellent teachings, I think you are probably pretty OP for this. I remember I was struggling with the Hyena pack when I started playing, but hey man, I didn't walk around with an Exceltra and all of that jazz. Or a Mesa Prime for that matter. I had like a Rhino. So now, if you look at the bottom right, you have a new bar.
Oh, I have a button.
You have a new bar in the bottom right. So, your abilities are 1, 2, 3, 4. I wonder if you have a number 5. I wonder what happens when that thing has charged up. As you can see, it is charging.
Yeah, it says it's not ready. What charge is it?
Time.
Oh, just time?
For now. For now, it is time. I wonder what happens when that bar is full. Maybe you have something new that you didn't have before. Is all I'm saying. I guess we'll find out.
So basically, me just taking this long to do this quest, which I didn't know was gonna unlock something like this, means that I just gimped myself by not having an extra ability.
Well...
Is it a good ability?
It's more than an ability, okay? It's more than an ability.
So you're saying I've gimped myself by not having more than an extra ability?
No, you haven't gimped yourself. It's just that, like, you've been...
Whoopsie.
You've been playing good. Most people struggle a lot more when they're at this point of the game and they need sort of help from others because you know, it can get hard, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be hard for you.
Well...
It's going to be easier if you do the boss fight with your number 2 and your number 3 active. But
yeah, but I'm not at the boss fight yet, so I just want... Oopsie.
No, but you are taking damage.
Okay, yes.
But like, you have these abilities. They are active for like almost a minute.
Yeah, but so. I don't... Oh, I go there?
Yeah. You go there. I would recommend you not take damage.
Well...
You also have your regulators. You don't have to pull them out now, but do it when you face the boss.
Yeah.
The Hyena pack will work together to try and take you down.
Yes, there's several of them.
Walkers are heading to your
several
location.
hyenas. Oh, okay.
Oh, you want me to take these out?
Yeah. But I want you to use the accelerator the way you're supposed to be using it, which is go ham. Thank you. That's what I want to see.
But that's so pointless when I can literally just like aim somewhere and like look.
Okay, the hyenas are in the next room.
Oh, okay. I can't actually wait.
Yes?
No, I'm waiting on purpose.
Oh, for the thing to run out so you can recast it?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't have to wait for it to run out. You can recast it anyway.
Really?
Yes.
I've had maybe not this. No.
Yeah, well, some of them, some not. Who knows? But they're downstairs.
Oh, they're downstairs?
Yeah, they're downstairs.
Oh, where?
I mean, you can see.
There?
Yeah.
This one is a handful.
Okay.
You can activate your regulators mid-air. You just aim for it instead of spinning. Okay, you killed all of them. They're all dead.
Oh?
They're all dead. You killed all of them.
I thought you said this could be hard.
Well, honey,
Let's get out of here.
you have a Mesa Prime.
I don't think we've mentioned this, but we've put like a forma in my...
Of course we put a forma into the regulators. Of course we put a reactor in the Mesa. We have good mods. It's like...
I thought this was gonna be harder.
Yeah, I've told you. I've told you about your regulators.
Okay, but my thing, can I click number 5 now?
Yes.
What's gonna happen?
Now you can move around for a bit.
Oh, that's... What?
Fathers, I return to the grass.
Yeah, you pulled it out. And
I float?
it
What
fires
the
a
fuck?
beam, and then it's back in. And that beam is just gonna melt things. This is a proto version of your operator. You have not yet fully unlocked it, so this is what you can do with it for now.
Where did it come from?
It came from inside of you.
Am I inside there?
No,
Then how did it come from inside me?
it is projecting itself.
But it can still use its power even from a projection?
Yes. Unclear if it's actually there or not.
So is this how I deal with these Vombalists?
Kinda, yes.
Kind of?
You have not yet fully unlocked your operator. You will fully unlock the operator when you do the next quest. So this version of using your operator is something you only have for now and will have for a short while until you actually unlock your operator. And you actually unlock your operator with the next quest, which is the War Within.
I'm still confused. But okay.
Uh-huh.
Might as well do the next junction. Whoopsie.
Messages for the operator.
Yeah.
I have not read
The Stalker really hates you now.
LV Hyena PB Plum.
Well, it's supposed to be Hyena Pack. I don't know why it said Hyena PB. That's a weird one.
Okay. It's so fun to do like junctions.
With your regulators? You haven't tried using your regulators in a
No,
junction.
it's just the full moon was enough. Or
The full moon was enough, but let's try to use your regulators in a junction. Should probably work out fine for you.
the thing is, I don't have a lot of energy in junctions. 'Cause,
No, but you have enough.
yeah. So
Yep.
yeah. So anyway, that was that. Hey, that's an Excalibur.
Yeah, well, it was an Excalibur.
Okay. Anyway, so that was the junction. I'm so good at this game.
You are. You are. No, you have been underestimating the power of those regulators.
No, I haven't. I've done like defense missions in the void where I'm just standing around with them and it's just energy management that's my problem. But other
Hey,
than
guess
that,
what? You picked Zenrik as your school, so
Yeah.
we'll be fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna teach you some stuff. Oh, now you can craft a Dracoon, and you got another piece of the chroma. And you have reached Pluto.
Neat.
So, click escape. And Pluto. Now you can
Now it
hover over
says new quest, the Wave Rider. It
Yeah, now
doesn't
you can
tell
hover over Sedna Junction. What do you need to do? You've done everything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, I just need to make my way there.
Yes, and you will get 2 quests. The War Within, which is the main
Hidden
quest.
messages.
Hidden Messages is side quest to get Mirage. Yep. Look at that. craft a weapon requiring MR5 or higher. That's how much further you should have been here, I guess.
But the thing is, for the second dream quest, I got like a weapon as a reward that has mastery rank 10 as a requirement, and I'm 11.
This is so weird. Collect 1 Excellence mod from any Orcan principal challenge room on Lua. You haven't done that. You haven't done any of the Lua challenge rooms. You don't have any of those Excellence mods. So it's super weird that it says you've done that, because you haven't done that.
I haven't. Maybe I picked up a special mod like that while I was doing.
No, there are secret challenge rooms you have to do that, and you haven't done that. That's weird. It's weird that it says you've done that because you actually haven't.
I am not gonna complain about that because I don't even know what that means. So I'm actually quite happy it's marked off as done, because that's just one less headache. But
we have one more thing I want to show you. Focus.
Huh?
I want to teach you what focus is, because most people don't know what it is, and they do this quest, and then a year later they realize what focus is, and they're like, oh, I could have been collecting focus this entire time. Go back down to your... So we've watched Twitch streams where we've gotten a bunch of... Go to your foundry.
My foundry? My foundry?
Yeah. We watched Twitch streams where we gotten a bunch of stuff. Let's see. Check out your miscellaneous. See if you have anything here. So you see here you can craft... You found an Eidolon lens in a bounty, I think. You can take a focus lens and turn it into a stronger version of a focus lens. You would need a greater focus lens for that. You don't have greater focus lenses yet. Go to the market.
But didn't I get something from...
Yes, from watching a Twitch stream. Yeah. We're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Market. Type in like greater. Boom. So... You can pick, for example, a greater Xeneric lens. So you can either buy it for platinum or 200,000 fucking credits for the blueprint. And then if you have 4 Xeneric lenses, you can turn them into a greater Xeneric lens. And then you can take a greater Xeneric lens and turn that into an Eidolon lens. And then you can even take an Eidolon lens and turn that into a Lua lens, which is the strongest version of a focus lens. We watched Twitch streams and you got fucking, I think, 2 Lua lenses as Twitch drops. And I told you back then, you don't know what this is yet, but you're gonna be fucking what the fuck when you do see what they do. So here's how it works. You go to your arsenal.
Yeah.
You have to install a lens either on your Warframe or on a weapon, and then it will start collecting focus when you kill things either with a Warframe ability or with that weapon.
I think it'll pick a weapon in that case, like the Exceltra or the Fulmin, that I feel like I'm gonna get back to, because I'm building so many more Warframes.
Pick the Exceltra then.
Okay.
Then you go to the upgrade screen. I'm not sure, it might have to be max rank before you can put in a focus lens, but we can try. Actions in the bottom. Now, you can install a focus lens.
Okay, it requires max rank.
Okay, so go back. We'll pick a max rank weapon. I just want to see which ones you have. So go back and pick like the Fulmin or something. We don't have to install it. I just want to see what the options are. So, upgrade. Actions. Focus lens. And you have a bunch. You have a bunch. Now, can you just type in Lua so we can see them easily? There. Yes, you have a fucking Lua Xeneric lens. Which is insane. And a Vazarin lens. So you can put like one in your... you can put one in the Exceltra and one in, for example, the Mesa. And then when you kill things with the Exceltra, you get Xeneric focus. When you kill things with the regulators, you get Vazarin focus. Stuff like that. Some Warframes are better for focus farming than other, because some Warframes kill stuff with their abilities. and some Warframes kill stuff with their weapons. I use Equinox. Equinox with the Death Aura is one of the best ways of focus farming you can imagine, because I'm constantly hurting everything around me and just passively collecting focus while I do so.
Ooh, speaking of Equinox.
Yes!
And
you're not gonna wait until... Well, we're gonna do a Prime Resurgence video anyway. Anna has been busy.
So I'm building some stuff.
You're building some stuff.
I'm building some stuff.
Yeah, you're building Equinox Prime.
And I didn't even have to use the sugar daddy thing for it.
No, I didn't even have to give her the set.
So some other lady is gonna be really lucky because you can gift her an Equinox Prime.
Well, I can sell it for platinum.
True. You know what? I would probably prefer that. Okay, some other lady or lad is gonna be able to buy Equinox Prime parts from Nick, because I just kind of found them while I was doing
I had the relics. I had hundreds, yes.
I actually got most of them not from you.
Yeah.
I got them when I was just opening relics without you.
Excellent.
Like when you were recording with Mike the other day.
You got the final rare part from me.
I got the final rare part from you, that's true, but you were recording with Mike the other day and I was just doing fissures and I actually got the other parts then.
That's
so
excellent.
Other people were using Equinox relics,
so obviously,
I guess.
I'm going to say, hey man, chucking a focus lens in an Equinox is probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, okay.
Because
okay.
trust me when I tell you this, maxing out your focus tree, that is a project that is going to take you years.
I like projects that take me years. It's what I do for a living.
That's good. I was hoping you were going to say that.
Except, I don't get paid for this. I like it even more when I do projects that take me years and someone pays me money for it.
You heard it here first, people. Start.
No, that's not what I meant.
Start chucking money on Anna.
No. I realized, I got so much stuff already. Actually, I feel really bad when people give me stuff, so I take everything back.
Okay. Just humor Anna with your support and your watches and your nice comments and
those are nice.
Those are nice.
Nice
we like
comments.
those.
Yes.
All right, that's the second dream. What's your
I'm confused.
You're confused?
Yeah, I don't know what to think. I'm like, what the fuck? And then also like... It shouldn't be surprising because I already knew I was a person controlling the Warframe. I just kind of thought I was like a dude somewhere.
It is nice though that they eventually did explain who is controlling the Warframe.
Was that always the case, or did they just kind of retcon that, or...
Who knows? Because the Zariman Tenno is taken from a previous game, from Dark Sector. A lot of their concepts are taken from Dark Sector. And sort of like just retroactively pushed into the... Who knows? In 2013, when the game came out, who knows if this is where they were always going to take the story? I don't know.
And where did the Lotus fuck off to? Where does she spend her time?
No one knows.
How did she land on my ship without anyone noticing something?
I've heard a lot of suggestions that it would have been nice if the Lotus was in the relays, where you could go to the relays and like meet the Lotus there as an actual introduction, since the relays is like where the Tenno faction hangs out.
And what's with all of the tentacles on her head?
It's just stuff she's plugged into.
It's like, so okay, I'm jumbling up my histories here, right? So let me get this straight. The Orkin are doing their thing. They create Grenier because they need slaves.
Yes.
And they're happy because they have slaves, and they have the Dax that they use as like enforcers to keep the slaves.
And then there are other people just living
like
in the solar system. Humans, Corpus, they're just traders or whatever. And yeah, just regular folks, just different settlements on different planets.
But you're saying the Orkin are on the moon, and
they are the rulers
this is like
of the solar
a
system.
Distant future from now, from us.
Yes.
So where were they originally? Where did they come from?
Presumably humans, but just humans as they have traveled to different planets. Humanity has evolved in different ways. So So, for example, the Entrati family, like they've just lived on a planet, and the environment or like the conditions of that planet has just eventually made humans look like that.
And then they became like superhumans, and they ruled all the other humans, and they made the Grenier, but they weren't as defunct then, and they were their slaves, and everyone was happy, and if you weren't happy, they sent the Dex after you. And then...
Oh, they were slave drivers. They were meant to mimic like ancient Rome.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic when I said everyone was happy.
No one was happy.
They were happy. The Orkin were happy. Everyone else sounds actually miserable.
Yes.
So then from somewhere the sentience came.
Yes.
Through the void. Actually, I have more questions about what the fuck is the void anyway, but like let's leave that aside for now, and let's assume the void is like a specific location that you have to travel through to get to this system.
To learn more about the void, we have to play a couple of more main quests because things are going to be answered, and then once you have fully unlocked your operator, there is another syndicate in Deimos. Where you can learn a lot more about the void.
Okay, but then through this void came the sentience.
The sentients, when traveling through the void, realized that the void fucks with them.
So they first came here and were like, we're gonna conquer you, and then they realized I can't have babies anymore, and now I'm really angry, and now I'm gonna fuck with you even more, but they kept coming knowing this, which is also weird, but okay. And they tried to get rid of specifically the Orokin. Not everyone else, but the Orokin. Or maybe also everyone else. I don't know. I don't understand. And the Orokin were like, oh fuck. And then they sent the Dax to fight them. And that didn't really work out. But then they found somehow in the void a spaceship that had like only surviving children. I assume there was cannibalism on that ship. Because all of the adults were dead and they left the children to themselves. Anyway, so they found a bunch of cannibal children, brought them...
With void powers.
Yeah, they had like weird eyes and fucky powers, brought them back, and they were like, I'm gonna experiment on you.
Well, they were gonna kill them, but Margulis was like, don't kill them.
Experiment
on them instead. Because...
And then she did that, but then she got executed for it.
Yes. But they did it anyway, and they kept on experimenting.
But they kept doing it anyway,
yes.
At which point it's like, why did you even execute her then, if you're just gonna be like,
we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that, trust me, with the least redeemable character in any media ever.
Which is Margulis?
No.
Or... Okay.
No, we'll get to that. The worst. The fucking worst of the worst.
Who is that?
Ballas.
Aha. Okay, so Margulis, who is not an Orkin, and Ballas, who is an Orkin, were talking earlier, and they executed her for whatever reason, and they just took her research and went with it. And they were like, oh, this can hurt the sentients, but we have to suppress everything about them, so I'm gonna just keep them in this little pod thing and let them...
And even sort of like make them unaware of what is really going on.
Okay, and so some kind of Ender's Game sort of thing. And then they... And then the sentients were like, oh shit, we have to destroy this.
Because suddenly with the Warframes, the Orkin were suddenly winning the war against the sentients. So the sentients, they sent one of their own, Nata, to infiltrate the Orkin and to manipulate the Tenno and take control of them.
How is she gonna do that?
By assuming the form of someone they loved.
Okay, so she disguised herself as an Orokin.
As Margulis.
Oh, she disguised herself as Margulis. That's why they have the same voice.
Yes.
I just thought it was like beginnings, cheap, reusing voice. Okay, so she disguised herself as Margulis, but isn't that weird? Because they killed Margulis already.
Yes, that is a bit weird.
Okay. So she's like, hey, yo, what's up, fellow Orokin?
Well,
you thought I was dead, but I'm not?
Well, not really. She contacted the Tenno, not necessarily the Orokin. she appeared before the Tenno.
Oh, she was like, hello, fellow kids. Like,
Yes.
for real, because they are kids.
Yes,
Okay.
but as the Lotus, who was eerily similar to someone they remembered and loved.
And she's like, hey, hello, let me in. And they were like, okay, sure. And then she was supposed to kill them, but instead she was like, I can't have kids.
First. She did some other shit first before she was supposed to kill them.
She destroyed the Orokin? Did she make us destroy the Orokin? Oh.
Why do you think Alan V calls us betrayers?
Oh, I don't know. I thought we had beef with him before. You said so yourself. We had a mission that I haven't seen.
And Alan V said in the quest, he's like, oh, you don't know, do you? You don't remember, do you? Oh, she hasn't told you, has she? Oh, what a bitch.
Okay, so she made us kill the Orokin,
And
which,
then she was supposed to click the destroy the Tenno button, but she didn't.
And she was like, she's like, kind of doing the thing. She's like, I'm gonna be the Tiger King. I'm just gonna, they're so cute. They have the power to destroy me, but right now they're being nice to me, so I'm just gonna keep them and destroy the sentients as well.
Presumably.
Because, like, there's none of them left here either, except for the one that just woke up, so,
So this doesn't answer all the questions, because you're like, because then you're like, wait, I don't get it. Did the sentients win the war? Did they lose the war? Who won? How did the war end? And don't worry, all of this, like, you haven't learned the entire story yet. You haven't learned all of the whole truth yet.
yeah, I'm missing a lot of parts.
You're missing a lot of parts, but this is the first sort of like, there's more. There's gonna be more.
Okay, and somehow the sentients vanished. And I
you went to sleep
so
for thousands of
where's
years.
all of the other Warframes from them other pods? Is that just other players? Is that what that means?
Yes. And the beginning of the game was you were being woken from cryosleep. After the war was over, the Lotus put all of the Warframes in cryosleep. And now we're at the point where the Grineer and the Corpus are starting to find these cryopods and want to experiment on them and use them for their own purposes. And the system has become so unstable that the Lotus has realized, shit, I can't keep them hidden any longer. I have to wake them up.
So I am a 1,000-year-old teenager.
That is correct.
Am I ever gonna have some kind of like teenage rebellious phase? And
Oh, I am certain we're gonna get some shit in the new war.
okay, all right.
We've been building to the new war since 2013, and it's here.
I have to sort my thoughts. I have to figure out what to think about this. I'm confused.
Well, there's gonna be more. We're not done telling this story just yet. There's gonna be some more twists and turns to this story.
Yeah, there's so many logistical things I haven't really thought through.
Not everything makes perfect sense.
Because, like,
I'm telling you this thing about, like, Margulis and the Lotus, and that question of, like, wait, did the Orokin just let the Lotus wander in and be like, hello, it is me, not Margulis, but kinda Margulis. Let me hang out with the Tenno. It's like, how did that work in practice? We don't have all of the answers to this, and maybe the new war will give us some of these answers.
Maybe, like, look, I can only base this off the only confirmed Orokins I've met.
The Entrati
but they
family.
seem very self-absorbed.
Oh, yeah.
So, actually, potentially, it might be really easy to fool them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they probably don't pay attention to other people all that much.
No, because they think they're untouchable. They think that they are they live up in their ivory towers, and they think they are completely untouchable. So yeah, that might have been it.